Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's continue with Season 4 of Haikyuu. Before I proceed further, please kindly remember to subscribe my channel. Besides talking about Haikyuu, I will also talk about some other Japanese and Korean manga and anime here. If you are interested, please kindly subscribe my channel and ring the bell next to it, so that you won't miss any of my videos. Season 4 of Haikyuu consists of 25 episodes and 2 OVAs. The 2 OVAs are about the story and matches of Nekoma, so if you are interested, you may wish to take a look at it. Compared to the previous 3 seasons, Season 4 of Haikyuu puts more emphasis on the psychological aspects of the characters. Before I start, please allow me to make a little complaint about this season. I'm not sure what's going on with the production team. The style of the anime becomes like this. Let's have a look at Hinata, Kageyama, and the Year 3 seniors. I'm not sure if the production team intended to align to the style in the manga, since when compared to the work of Chapter 1 of Haikyuu with the final chapter, the writer Furuta Teharuichi does make a lot of changes in the drawing style. So I'm not sure if this is the reason of the drastic changes in anime style, but personally speaking, I prefer the style of the previous seasons. Okay, let us go back to the story. If most people said that the success of Karasuno should mainly attribute to the Year 1 students like Hinata, Kageyama, Tsukishima, and Yamaguchi joining the Karasuno volleyball team, I would say that the Year 3 seniors have also played an important role in the team, since they had spent their entire high school life in the volleyball team and didn't give up their goals in getting to the national tournament. The Year 3 seniors are Sawamura Daichi, Sugawara Koshi, and Azumane Asahi. Sawamura Daichi was the captain of the Karasuno volleyball team. He has a gentle personality, but terrifying when he got angry. He was reliable in terms of being a captain and also inside the volleyball court. He had once said that though he had no fancy volleyball skills, but he could serve as a good defense for the team. Instead of offense, Sawamura was good in receiving balls. He had saved Karasuno and covered the mistakes made by the team members for many times. Same as Hinata, he watched the spring tournament played by the Little Giant aired on the television, and this attracted him to go to Karasuno. Before the former volleyball coach grandson Ukai joined the team, Sawamura served as the coach himself. Sawamura had also watched a match between Hinata and Kageyama in their junior high school. So when Hinata and Kageyama joined the volleyball team, he was the first who believed that if Hinata and Kageyama work as a team, they can bring explosive changes to Karasuno. Sugawara Koshi, the vice captain of the team. Similar to Sawamura, he has a gentle and soothing personality. He always carried a smile on his face. Oikawa addressed him as Mr. Refreshing, but according to Oikawa, his volleyball playing style was not refreshing at all. Before Kageyama joining the team, Suga served as a team setter, and after Kageyama joined the team, he became a substitute setter. He had no hard feeling on this, because he understood that the talent of Kageyama is undeniable, and Kageyama also got more experience than him. He had once said that he didn't mind to be a replacement when Kageyama got exhausted, or when other issues happen, as long as Karasuno can go as far as it can be. Compared to Kageyama, Suga won the trust from the team members, including Tsukishima, and this is the thing that Kageyama can't do. Suga wholeheartedly believed that the ability of all Karasuno team members could lead them to go further to the national competition. Azumane Asahi, the ace spiker of the team. He has a well-built and fierce outlook. However, unlike his outlook, he has a delicate mentality. He had once left the team after they lost to Tata Tech High School. During their match with Tata Tech High School in Year 2, Tata Tech blocked all Asahi's spikes. This finally made Asahi losing his confidence in calling for tosses. At the end, Asahi blamed himself for the team's loss and had left the team. Asahi rejoined the team after the match with the neighborhood volleyball team. During the match with the neighborhood team, he realized that he would still love to play volleyball and understood what Suga and Nishinoya had done for him. He regained his confidence during the match and acknowledged himself as the ace spiker of the team. Asahi gained more confidence when Karasuno won over the powerhouses, such as the Tata Tech High School, aobajohsai, and Shiratorizawa Academy. He was now satisfied on himself and starting to learn powerful serves. and this became a powerful weapon of karasuno. Sawamura, Suga, and Asahi joined the karasuno volleyball team together since their year 1. At that time, they were full of passion and aimed at getting into the nationals competition. However, at that time, the Little Giants era has passed. Karasuno became the falling powerhouse and the flightless crows. Their seniors at that time were pessimistic and didn't think karasuno can go any further. At that time, Sawamura, Suga, and Asahi didn't give up, but they chose to self-learn volleyball tactics and do self-practice after their regular club activities. Their passion moved the former karasuno captain, but it's too late for them. Time flies. Sawamura, Suga, and Asahi became the year 3 seniors, and this was their last chance for them to enter to the nationals. Then here came the year 1 juniors. Sawamura, Suga, and Asahi served as the pillars, or backbone of the Karasuno High School volleyball team, since they had persisted in staying in the Karasuno volleyball team. This leads them to meet their juniors, and now they had seized the chance and competed in the national competition of the Spring High Tournament. Besides covering the year 3 seniors achieved their goals, this season also covered the psychological changes of Kageyama. Kageyama had been nominated for the Japan youth volleyball team, and he attended a training camp with the other nominees. During the training camp, someone triggers Kageyama's traumatic experience, and this annoyed Kageyama. When Kageyama returned from the training camp, he resumed his bad habit unintentionally, and this created some tension among the team members. Finally, Hinata and the other team members helped him to get rid of his nightmare. He was no longer traumatized by his past, and Kageyama became the real king of the court. In this season, Hinata also got evolved. He began to transform into a real volleyball player. In the past, Hinata was a beginner in volleyball. All his actions are guided by his athletic talents and instincts. But in this season, Hinata learned to think and predict the actions of his opponents. Though the things Hinata learned in this season are just little and basic things, these were the big steps for Hinata. This season also eliminated Hinata's uniqueness and made him able to become a professional volleyball player. Since Hinata had met another setter who was able to do the same tasks which Kageyama done for him. This should be a good thing for Hinata, since he no longer needs to solely relying on Kageyama, but someone else who can also do the same for Hinata. This paved the way for Hinata to become a professional volleyball player in the near future. Lastly, in the Spring High Tournament, Hinata also met another little giant, and this little giant also inspired Hinata as well. So far, this season is the final season for the Haikyuu anime. There are always rumors for the season 5 to be produced, and this would probably about the battle of trash can between Karasuno and Nekoma. However, these rumors have not yet been confirmed by any official parties. So if you can't wait or you are interested in the remaining matches in the Spring High Tournament and the development of all volleyball players, please go ahead and read the manga of Haikyuu. There must be no regret for you in reading such a good manga. If you like my sharing and my video aroused you to watch Haikyuu again, please kindly leave a comment and let me know. And if you don't mind, please also like my video and subscribe my channel. I will be seeing you next time. Bye!